Well, it's been a while since I uploaded anything. This was my good Neon. Now, of course, I use air quotes because this is not a good Neon by any means. It's got a badly repainted fender with dents and dings. Both rear quarters have been badly repainted by yours truly. The rockers are basically gone. And the wife and I came to a decision that I should just turn this into my winter car instead of fixing the shark tooth one that you've probably seen in previous videos. So, even though this one needs a motor, it does run on all four. And I'm like, well, it'll drive home just fine. It drove up here just fine, and we've driven it around town a couple of times during the summer. The air conditioning was still working. But it's got low compression. This motor has, God knows how many, over 200,000 miles on it. I mean, it was well over 200,000 when I got it several years ago, and it burnt oil back then. And I've had a motor on a stand that I've been wanting to put together for this thing and just never found the time. So, long story short, this needs a different motor. I have a running silver one that I'm going to scrap that has a really good motor that I'm going to put in this because this is going to become my winter car anyways. So last weekend when I was up here, I'm in my lovely shithole, Wisconsin place right now, and it was making a funny noise, and I wasn't sure what the noise was, but I just let it run and warm up. It kind of sounded like something was jingling in the exhaust. So eventually, once it started building heat, I was like, I'm going to give it a rev and see if the jingling noise clears out, like did rodents put acorns in the exhaust or something, you know, because it doesn't have a muffler, so it's straight shot. I opened the hood to give it a blip from the throttle, and I noticed the timing belt was about ready to fly off the pulley. So I shut the engine down, and I was like, huh. So I need to investigate because it looks like I have some sort of tensioner failure going on here. So let's take a look and see what in the world is going on here. I started by putting this side on one jack stand. I'm going to pull the wheel off. Got the jack underneath the engine to support it. We're going to pull this mount off of here, get a little more light in the situation, and take a look and see what in the world we got going on here. Well, seeing as how it turns out I'm not going to be bringing this one home and fixing it, I'm just going to... Oh, windshield crack got worse. Might as well pull the remote start out of it so I can install it in the Jade. The alternator belt let go and the radiator cracked. And so as a result, it hasn't been running for a few months since I moved it to this spot where it's really close to the good platinum. Once again, air quotes, right? So the battery was dead. I threw a charge on it. All right. So we'll see if she'll light off for me. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to get that two-hander going here. And so I can hit this button and these buttons. Contact! Oh yeah, right to life, banging away on 3 cylinders. I guess the light went out in that switch. Put my nav up. And I don't know if I've got comms. It's not looking promising. Hello? I like this deck, but it's been beaten around quite a bit. Does this button do anything? Hello? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, maybe it's the voltage is low. This thing is none too happy that battery isn't charged enough. When it does check in, it says 10.5, 10.4. It's like I want to run it enough to try to get some heat in here, but at that voltage, I don't know if it's going to happen. well, let's kill that for now. And see if it'll warm up. Oh, and I gotta pull the seats out of it too, because I don't want to run my SRT seats all winter long. I wouldn't be all that comfortable. But these black buckets from a second gen are pretty comfy, so at least got to get the front seats out. I wish I had a stronger battery charger than just a 1 amp trickle dicker. I don't have any actual booster cables with. Alright, well, I got the mount unbolted and I clocked the engine to 12 o'clock. I'm going to try to lift down the motor enough to see if I can weasel this mount out of here. I'm trying to do this as least amount of work as possible, you know, thanks to the fact that I don't have timing covers. Come on now. Weasel this out of here. There we go. Set that over there. And what is going on here? Oh yeah, this is the non-gate style and the pulleys. Get you in here. Looks like the bearings just disappeared out of the pulley altogether. Look at that. Holy shit. And I was like, well, if I can avoid taking off the harmonic balancer, I will. And it looks like I can probably sneak this out of here without taking the balancer off. So, I just got to take a couple more little bolts out of here. So let me see what I can do. Alright, got that bolt out down there. This one is almost all the way out. So, let's see. Okay. So, does this pulley just come off? Oh yeah. Look at that. God. That wouldn't have gotten us home. Jeez. Let's see, can I weasel this out of here now? Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that she's cooked. Whoops. Anyways. Well, now we just sneak the new one in here and reset the timing. I think we can, I think we'll be alright. My water pump should be good because it wasn't that long ago I replaced it. I mean, it's been several years, but, you know, the first year I had the car, I did this maintenance. But I don't think this was brand new when I did this, to be honest. I think this was just a secondhand part that I had at the time. I mean, that's what you get for using secondhand parts, but I mean, I thrashed on this poor thing pretty hard for a few years, so I mean, I wouldn't say I was hard on it, but I wasn't kind to it either, you know. Okay, well, the good news is I had gotten a whole bunch of parts from a friend for free. And in that stash of parts that said friend had is another secondhand tensioner. Woo! Actually, I mean, it looks like it's brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. There's even a blue belt in there, which is probably for a twin cam. Oh yeah, there's an idler pulley. That's got to be a twin cam belt. But the tensioner is the same. So, slick titties. Let's weasel that bastard back in there. Oh, it's a good one. It's made in Canada. You know, Lord knows where this one was made. Probably doesn't say. Probably made in Ding Wong. I don't know. Alright. Alright, so did the old 1/4 inch ratchet in the little hole there and rotated it counterclockwise, the direction of the arrow, until I got basically those two notches lined up, which I do believe is how that's supposed to work anyways. And then I just snugged it up with the 3/8. So, with any luck, this should all be good. and I could test fire it. I don't know if the battery has enough charge. Let's find out. It was last weekend that I fired it up and discovered the issue, but I used a jump pack to get it going. Okay, well, the key must be on.
A door is ajar.
It sure is. Move this out of the way. Oh. Well, let's see if it's got enough juice. I'm going to say that's a no. I mean, maybe it's a bad connection, but...
A door.
It's always kind of funny. I don't know, let me see. Give it the old college try. Oh, don't let my jump packs got the guff to give it, because lithium jump packs just don't work in the cold. Oh god, yeah, that's low. Yeah, that's
Don't forget
pretty much a hard no. I'm going to have to grab the jump pack.
Thank you.
Alright, jump pack time. I forgot I had this rather large European battery on the charge since last night. It's a few years old, but I think it's still good. Let's give this one a try. Oh, we got pump prime. That's good. That's still pretty low.
The door is ajar.
Yeah. All right, let's try it. Contact. It's pretty much a no. All right, fine. Jump pack it is. That's what I get. All right. I doubt it, but we're going to try. Yeah, jump pack ain't doing shit. Uh-huh. Right. Alright, so it's actually a couple hours later now. I put the dick trickle on the battery and continued with some productivity. Went out for dinner, came back, got confident, put everything back together. I mean, I've turned it over by hand. Seems alright, so let's see if it'll start. I'm already kind of digging in here to get my remote starter installed because, well, it's cold as balls out and the remote's nice. Pump sounds strong. Contact. Oh, this battery's shot. Wow. Okay, so the Styles battery does seem to have some kick to it still, so I'm going to grab that. All right, battery from the Style. This has got to work. One of these batteries has got to friggin' work, right? Come on. Contact. Oh, there we go. Switch.
Thank you.
No? Nothing? It's gonna get smoky in here. I better open that garage door. I'll let it run and make some heat in here. Oh. Looking stable now. Didn't even have to take off the accessory belts or nothing. Thank goodness I didn't bother with timing covers. Alright, now I can wire in the remote start unit. course, some exhaust is still coming in. Why wouldn't it? It's okay, a little asphyxiation never hurt anybody. Got the old antique kerosene heater going here. It's kind of nice. That and the electric ones. Keep in this garage. Yeah, fairly comfortable. Awesome. Oh, we just gotta button up a few more things. Tomorrow I'm gonna switch the wheels, switch out the hood, and this thing will be ready to drive home, hopefully. Hopefully there won't be any hiccups involved. But for now, I'll just kind of let her run and warm up. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of coolant in it. Sweet. Well, test drive went well. I swapped the wheels between the two. Obviously pulled the hood off because I just want to leave the carbon hood here in storage. Got a different hood at home. And just kind of shoved the nitro over into the corner. Pretty good. I probably could have pulled forward a little further, but that's all right. And just kind of getting everything packed up the rest of the way. Go through the regular black buckets from the style in. I'll get some heat going in here and get stuff loaded up. Should do a light check just to make sure we've got the side marker out. Oh well, that's not too bad. Easy enough fix for later. Well, I guess it's a winter car now. That's alright. Still means I get to drive it. That's okay. Drive it into the ground, I reckon. Maybe I'll find a nice Jade someday or a magenta sedan to replace it. That'd be cool. Well, that's our interesting little tidbit of what's been going on around my area and the neon related bullshit. If you stuck around and watched the whole thing, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. You know, it's nothing really, but some people find this kind of shit fascinating. I know I do for some stupid reason. I watch other people's videos, even the bullshit. Sometimes the bullshit's the stuff that's the most, I don't know, wholesome in a sense. Don't really know why, but it is what it is. Well, until next time. Made it home. Remarkably good heat. I'm gonna have to run a compression test to see what kind of PSI is actually left in this thing, because it's definitely chunky, and I mean, it's not that it doesn't run smooth, but it just is down on power, and it kind of comes and goes a little bit in a sense. I don't know. Yeah, 130 miles. Not too bad. Yeah. It just keeps on going. And I don't know if I said it earlier in the video or not, but bloody hell, it is cold out. It is last day of November, and it feels like late January, early February. Its standing temperature is 12 degrees. Feels like temperature is -3. So it's cold. But and that must explain why. I mean, this thing's been running super cool. I mean, it never even really got up to, you know, halfway, which is normal. But it just churns out the heat. So, the hell, we're good. Not so bad.
Don't forget your keys. Thank you.